Hello, friends. Today we're going to chat a bit about being strong and understanding that being a strong person does not mean that your life is perfect. Being a strong person means that you have dealt with, you have endured the pain of the things that were trying to knock you down, you have pushed through them. You have moved on and you've learned your lesson from whatever that was, and you've allowed yourself to grow stronger from it. Yeah. Strong people are people that take their downfalls, that take their bad days, their bullshit, their problems, their negative energies, and they learn from whatever it is that they are meant to teach, and they push themselves to get through them. But at the end, they come out stronger because they've taken that time to sit back, think about what it is they've gone through, and learn the lesson that was meant to be taught from it. I'm a true believer in that everything we go through in life happens for a reason. And quite often there are lessons to be learned by those things that we go through. So being a strong person means that you looked that horrible situation in the face and you said, no, I got this. I'm better than this. I'm bigger than this. I'm stronger than this. Being a strong person isn't always easy. So if that's something that you are striving to achieve in your life, absolutely do it. Don't stop. Don't give up. Push yourself. I always tell you guys to push yourself. But know that as in anything, we touch on this so often, you've got to have patience with yourself to become a strong person. It doesn't happen overnight because you have to condition yourself to learn how to better handle the problems and issues that arise in your life. So how we handle things makes a really big difference in a lot. But learning to handle things and come out on top after you have gone through something horrible, sad, traumatic, that's huge. That's huge. And that's how we grow. And not only do we grow to be stronger, but again, leaning on those people in our life who are strong, who we can fall back on and know that they're going to catch us and know that they're going to help us to be strong. They're going to push us to be strong. They're going to teach us to be strong. There's a lot to be said about being a strong person and how to get there. And for those of you that are listening to this right now and doubting that you can be a strong person, stop doubting. Kick doubt to the curb, please, for your own benefit. Because if you sit there and listen to this and say, I can't, I can never be, it's not going to happen, then it isn't going to happen. So you have to believe in yourself enough to know that you can be a strong person. But you've got to be patient in the process of getting there. Being a strong woman, being a strong man, being a strong person isn't something that just happens overnight. And if you're someone who, maybe grew up not learning how to deal with things in a positive way, it's going to take you time to get to that place. Because you can't just, oh, I'm strong. No. We get kicked around so much in our life. We all go through so many different things, whether it be, a divorce, a loss of a job, losing our residence, getting kicked out of an apartment, or having our car break down when we're 3 states away and don't know how the heck we're going to get home. We all go through a lot. But when you go through all of those things, like I said, sit back and pay attention to the lesson it was meant to teach you. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. And this is probably a whole other topic, but if you are going through struggles and you're not learning the lesson from those struggles, and you're letting those struggles kick you in the ass and pull you down and make you beyond miserable, and you can't get over your own negative emotions, then you are never going to be a strong person, because you are going to continue to live in that pattern of negative thinking and negative attitude, and it's going to get you nowhere. So it's changing your thought process. Yes, please believe me when I tell you, you can be a strong person. You absolutely can. And yes, I get passionate about these things because I see people in my life, I see people who aren't even in my life struggling every day. So it is my mission to try to help. So being a strong person doesn't mean that we have a perfect life. It just means that we have pushed ourselves to the limit, above the limit, beyond. We have kicked negativity to the curb. We have stepped through these horrible situations and said, no more. I'm not going to be down. I'm not going to be depressed. I'm not going to be angry. I'm not going to let it pull me down and harm me and ruin my attitude. It is not easy to do anything of what I have just said, but it is achievable. It is achievable. Think about that for a minute. It is achievable. And when you need the help, being a strong person, honestly, we need to have strong, beautiful warriors in our life that are going to push us to do this, that are going to be there when we're ready to fall, that are going to give us those words of encouragement and that little bit of kindness and that boost that we need. So always make sure that you have people in your life that are strong to lean on, because they will guide you. And they will get you in the right direction and they will help you. But the key of today's message is that yes, you can be a strong person. You just have to believe in yourself, have the patience, the love for yourself, and the will to overcome anything that comes your way. I know it isn't easy. I tell you all of this from experience. I have not always been a strong person. And do not get me wrong. You guys know I am not going to lie. I have moments, I have days where I know that I'm a strong woman, but I struggle. I struggle because I am human too. And I carry all the same emotions that the rest of you do. And sometimes they become overwhelming. And sometimes it's things that are going on in the world, or it's self-doubt, or it's whatever. But I didn't come from a very strong place. I mean, don't get me wrong in saying that. I had an amazing upbringing. I had wonderful parents and a great childhood. But what I'm saying is that when we're young, we don't know shit when we're young. We have to go through everything that we go through to get where we need to be, to learn the lessons, to be taught. So as a young person, I wasn't strong. And I went through a lot of my own things throughout my life that led me to drinking, that led me to being depressed. I'm not going to lie. I'm not ashamed of any of it because I've overcome all of it. I've had moments, things that were going on in my life over the past couple years that gave me anxiety so bad that I wound up in the hospital twice in the past 2 years. it just, sometimes that's the way it goes. But I picked myself up, I dusted myself off, and I pushed myself. And that is why I'm a strong person, because I've never allowed anything bad that has happened in my life to ruin me. Yes, I have fallen pretty damn hard in the past. I will not lie about that. But here I am today. I am not that person. I am not led by. I am not that person that went through what it was that I went through 20 years ago. And I could stand here and tell you everything I'm telling you because of everything I've gone through and everything I've dealt with and how hard I've pushed myself. So please, please, please know that if you are struggling, there is a light at the end of that tunnel, but you have to be willing. You have to be willing to make changes and to want to find that light. No one can do it for you. Huge key. If you're not willing to make positive changes and you're not willing to push yourself, you know what? Don't put that burden on somebody else, because it's not anyone else's job to make you. We're here to help, but you have to make the choice so you can be strong. Whatever you're going through right now, you're going to overcome it. Whatever's bringing you down, you're going to overcome that too. Whatever negative and horrible emotions you're going through, you can grow stronger and push through them, I promise you. As always, please, please take this message with just so much love and kindness and healing energy for whoever needs this message today or whenever they watch this. Please know that you can be a strong person too. I promise you. And you guys know, whatever you need, thoughts, comments, anything, leave a message, drop a comment here. I'm always open to talk. And sometimes sparking a conversation sparks up other people that jump in. And you know what? We're all here to support each other, or at least we should be. So, sending you guys tons of love and blessings and positive energy and wishing you an absolutely amazing day. But just take this to heart and know that you can be a strong person too. I promise you that.